Hey friends, I just wanted to share something really cool that happened at work today. Something cool happened at work today. Really helped me, and that's what's so cool. You know, my job is about being a social, psychiatric social worker. Community support is my specialty. Resources, accessing resources in the community. Plus, I'm licensed in the state as a mental health professional, so I do a lot of counseling as well. But today, one of my clients really helped me, and I want to share it because it does relate to directly to my vinyl community experience. I'll just tell you a little bit about the client without revealing anything, you know what I'm saying? But the person, it's a young man. He's only 21, and he's bipolar, which means he has manic depression, and he's prone to the manic side, which means very, very high demonstrative behavior. Chemistry in the body is out of balance, and he's got speed directly injected into his veins. Anyway, this young man has had quite a history, and a lot of problems, a lot of violence, and just all sorts of acting out. Well, anyway, I've been working with him for 2 years now, and for the better part of this year, he has been unmedicated with the doctor's knowledge. And it's amazing what this young man is managing without medication. So anyway, he is in a almost constant state of mania. But what's interesting is that it's not madness, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. It's like his receptors are wide open. And anyway, during our appointment today, how did it come up? Well, he's sharing this stuff with me about he wants to write a script for a movie. He's got some really what would be considered grandiose ideas, but I'm encouraging him to go, well, do it, guy. But something came up about thought, and it's not like I didn't know it. Matter of fact, I did know it and forgot. And this was so helpful. We were talking about, well, it was suffering and then thought. And I'm not going to be able to share how he shared it with me. The way it came from him was very profound. It's not like I never knew it before. And it's not like some of you folks haven't tried to tell me in your own way. But have you ever heard the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? Well, today my client was my teacher. The student was ready. And basically I was reminded that the cause of all suffering, as they say in Buddhism, is desire. Well, what is the root of desire? Not emotion, but thought. So it was like this huge light bulb went off, because I have been inside suffering from my own creation, completely forgetting that I was lost in thoughts that I was producing and that I was feeding. And all along I've had the choice to wake up and say, oh, it's just a thought. This is not real. And just, it relates to the vinyl community because you guys know that I was having some issues with the dislike button. Well, I feel healed, you know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is, and believe me, some of you folks have tried to help. You've personally messaged me, which I appreciate. I really do. But today I get it. And the thing is, I created the problem with the dislike button. People hitting the dislike button or hitting the like button, whatever people do, whatever we do it because of us, not because of others. And so in my last video, I used the word haters. Well, I just realized through my client that I don't have any haters. I created the hater. And just as I created him, I can destroy him because it's merely a thought. Whatever is behind persons taking the actions that they take in regards to my channel, it's them doing whatever they would do irregardless. It's not about me, it's about them. And I just, today it just snapped back like a erector said. It's like, or like Legos, snap, snap. Oh, there it is again. I had really stepped away from my spiritual path in that sense. And then there were other ways where I was getting lost in ego-based thought. you know, and it was causing me suffering because I was being foolishly lost in thought that was centered on ego gratification, which is just a trap. It's just a trap, and we will suffer if we're going to be focused on our ego and feeding it in false ways. So I just wanted to share that this was a wonderful experience to have this client of mine who he's told me in many ways how I have been very helpful to him. Well, I told him, and believe me, it was wonderful to see the big smile on his face and how it empowered him. He just about jumped out of his chair and beat his chest. I helped you. I told him, you helped me. I needed this. You have no idea. You, thank you. I thanked him a couple times. So people can do whatever they want, you know. You can like me, not like me. You know, I always knew this, but had stepped away from being conscious of it. And I'm okay. And I wanted to share that.